What's up, everybody? It's E the Prophet here to do another video. This video is going to be called Scientists Have It Wrong. Human beings are not apes. And yet, once again, I got to wear the mask, so it is what it is. But let's try to get through it. But I felt the need to make this video because I'm sick of the lies and the misinformation that not only comes from the religious side of things, but also from the scientific side of things. And I did a video before exposing religion and science and for all of the misinformation that they perpetuate on us. From the time we're born, we're perpetuated with this nonsense. You know, when I went to school, we were taught that human beings evolved from chimps. That's literally what I was taught in school. I mean, I never believed that crap because I believed in the religious nonsense at the time, so I didn't believe in that nonsense. But now, the current theory is that we share a common ancestor with apes. And I'm going to put this shit to bed and expose it for what it is the BS that it is, the lie that it is. And once again, man, it's just more misinformation coming from the science community. You know, they want to classify human beings as apes. I've even read an article where scientists thought that we should classify chimpanzees as human beings, give them like a homo title, you know, like Homo sapien or Homo erectus, something like that. And that couldn't be more ludicrous, more stupid. Human beings are not apes. We're not related to apes. We follow a totally different evolutionary path than apes do. Apes have their evolutionary path. Humans have their evolutionary path. Human beings are totally separate species from not only apes, but every other animal on the planet. We shouldn't even be classified as animals because our level of intelligence totally separates us from the animal kingdom. No other animal is anywhere even close to being as intelligent as human beings are. But I'm going to take it one step further than that. I'm going to actually break it down for y'all exactly why human beings and apes are totally different species. You know, and here we go. Okay, I did another video about consciousness, and I explained in that video how the brain works. And what I said was the more complex the shell or the body, the more complex the brain is going to be. By the way, that's my theory. That's E the Prophet's theory. Nobody else has come up with that. I'm the only one who's formulated that and who has ever said that. That is my theory. So if all of a sudden you hear people talking about that, you know it came from me. Even though I probably only get about 4 or 5 views on this video, hey, I'm about to make y'all the 4 or 5 smartest people besides me. But anyway, the more complex the shell is, the more complex the brain. The shell/body, you know, our body. Now, what makes the human body significantly more complex than an ape's body is the two simplest things on our body, our hands and our feet. Our hands and our feet make our body significantly more complex than any other animal in the animal kingdom, including chimpanzees, gorillas, and orangutans. Now, let me explain that to you. Let's start off with our feet. Because we have a set of hands and a set of feet, we're able to balance ourselves on our feet. That allows us to stand upright. That allows us to walk upright. That allows us to run upright. There is no other animal in the animal kingdom who can walk standing upright or run standing upright. You know, I know there are big birds who can do it, but they don't count. There are no other mammals who can stand and run upright other than human beings. That's the first set of complexity. The second set of complexity is our dexterous hands. Human beings are known for being the most intelligent, you know, species on the planet, but what nobody talks about, I guess we can call it another one of the prophetese scientific theories, is that human beings have the most powerful sense of touch in the animal kingdom. Meaning, our hands are very, very dexterous, meaning we can grip, we can grasp, we can grab with a high level of precision. more precision than any other animal even can come close to. That is the second thing that makes our bodies much more complex than the other animals. And by way of that, we have a much more complex brain. Our hands and feet allow us to do things that no other animals can even come close to doing. That's why we have brains that no other animals can come close to matching. That's why our brains are so much more powerful, because our bodies are so much more complex. Now, I know some of y'all may be saying, hey, what about animals that can see better, hear better, smell better, they're stronger? Yes, that may be true, but that's not the complexity that I'm talking about. The complexity I'm talking about is because of our hands and our feet. Now, just so y'all know, I have seen, I'm gonna tell you, I saw a picture of a tribe in Africa. And this tribe in Africa looked very, very much like gorillas. If you saw a family of gorillas and you saw this tribe, you would notice that they shared a lot of similar physical characteristics. I was kind of shocked. In fact, when I saw that picture, it made me start rethinking things. I started thinking maybe we did evolve from apes when I saw the way that these people look. That's how similar they look to these gorillas. I had a supervisor who used to remind me of a chimpanzee. Every time I saw this lady, I thought of a chimpanzee. Her face looked like a chimpanzee. She had a short body, long arms. I mean, her manner, everything just every time I saw this woman, I thought of chimpanzee. And I started to think, dang, maybe we did evolve from apes. And I've also seen other, like white people with the big sloped foreheads. They make me think they may have had some type of apes in their family tree. And all of these things, in fact, I give you an example of a celebrity. Take a look at Ron Perlman. I love Ron Perlman. He's an awesome actor. He's Clay from Sons of Anarchy. And he was Hellboy, and he played a lot of other stuff. But if you take a close look at his face, Ron Perlman makes me think he has some apes in his family tree. I would love to know what his Neanderthal percentage is. But let me give y'all one more either prophet theory. Now, this is a very important one. This is very important. Evolution does not allow for animals to become other animals. Listen to me again. Evolution does not allow for animals to become other animals. Now, religion tries to use God to explain everything, and science tries to use evolution to explain everything, but you can't do it. Evolution does not allow for animals to become other animals. So all of that stuff they done told y'all is hogwash. An animal cannot become another animal. That's not what evolution is or does. So, one other thing I want to address while I'm thinking about it. You know, a lot of people want to say that we're genetically the same as a chimpanzee, like 99.6, 98.6, whatever it is. But let me put that to bed as well. Genetics don't mean anything in this discussion. Genetics just means we're made of the same material. A potato and an apple is genetically the same thing, but we know they taste totally different because one is a fruit, one is a vegetable. You know, and it's the same thing with humans and apes. We may be made of the same material, but we function totally different. And because I said that evolution doesn't allow for animals to become other animals, meaning that it doesn't allow for an ape to become a human cannot evolve into an ape. Or an ape cannot evolve into a human, I should say. So why is it that these people look so similar to apes? Now, I'm going to give you my theory and why I think that may be. We don't know how monkeys came about. We don't know how apes came about. We don't know how humans came about. We don't know when they came about, how far apart they came about. We don't know any of this. But there is a chance that we all came about at pretty much the same time, meaning that, you know, a monkey may have come about, an ape may have come about, and an ape, I'm going to call it an ape with hands and feet for now. But that also, you know, you may have had a monkey sitting there that was small, little for tail. Then you may have had another monkey that was bigger without a tail. And then you may have had another monkey that was about a little slightly more bigger without a tail, but had hands and feet. And they may have all just came about around the same time, meaning that we never ever were an ape. We've always had the hands and feet when we came about. But we may have had the face of an ape or looked like an ape, but had hands and feet, if that makes sense to y'all. So we don't know now. Say if somehow we did evolve, you know, we could have evolved from a monkey, but nah, I can't even say that. I gotta stick with we can't evolve from a monkey. So a monkey couldn't have evolved to a human, because once again, monkeys, apes, and humans all have different evolutionary paths. And the way you know we have different evolutionary paths is because we can't mate with each other. Animals that follow the same evolutionary path can mate with each other, meaning all human beings, regardless of whether it's a Homo erectus, a Neanderthal, a Denisoviden, a Homo sapien, all can mate with each other. You know, now oddly enough, no ape can mate with any other ape, meaning a chimp can't mate with the gorilla, an orangutan can't mate with the gorilla, an orangutan can't mate with a chimp, and none of them can mate with humans. So all of us have totally different evolutionary paths. Now, I also want to explain something else about that picture and what that means, the significance of me saying humans that have ape-like characteristics. That also tells y'all that scientists have got another thing wrong when they tell y'all that Neanderthals and Homo erectus and Denisovidens have all died out. I guarantee you, if you look at the entire 9 billion population of humans on the earth, I guarantee you will find people that match the description of Neanderthals, Denisovidens, and Homo erectus. I guarantee it. I guarantee you they did not die out. And there are representations of those people still alive today. Guarantee it. So that's just one other thing scientists have got wrong. But the main point of this video was just to establish and show y'all why human beings and apes are not the same thing. We're just not. We're totally different. And I'm gonna give y'all another example of how a complex shell will make a complex brain. Think about birds and how smart they are. Birds probably have the smallest brain in the animal kingdom, but yet is incredibly powerful to be so small. Like birds are definitely one of the most intelligent animals on the planet. Maybe the second after us. You know, it could be whales and dolphins. You know, I know chimps are pretty intelligent, pigs are pretty intelligent, but like crows and ravens may be the most intelligent animal on the planet after humans. That's how intelligent birds are. And it's because they have those complex shells. And their complexity is in their ability to fly. Now, I know some people may say, but there are other animals that can fly as well. There is no animal that can fly like a bird. You know, how far, how powerful, how fast, the navigation involved is just a lot that goes into those little tiny brains. And how can those little tiny brains be so powerful if not for their complex shell? And this is a law of nature, by the way. If you understand the laws of nature, you'll understand a lot about yourself and the planet we live on. And yeah, I hope that I hope that I explained this in a way that everybody can understand. I doubt anybody will even watch the video, but I just want to let y'all know that the information we're getting from the religious side and from the scientific side is just bullshit. It's like all lies. It's all deceit, misinformation. I'm one of the very few people who can actually see through the lies and the deceit and actually come here and give y'all what the truth is, or at least my perception of the truth, or something that's closer to the truth than what you're getting from everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And that's, you know, that's my goal. Like, I got a couple videos I'm gonna do, you know, along the lines of this one, you know, about things that scientists just have wrong, that science has wrong, a bunch of theories that are outdated and need to be put to bed. You know, it's time for us to understand, but we'll never gain any true understanding of anything if we have to keep climbing through mountains and mountains of lies all the time. So, yo, I know, like I said, I doubt this video is going to get very many views, but I don't even care. I know I put it out there, and I know what I said, and I know nobody else can say what I'm saying. It just is what it is. You know, when I say I'm not going to keep trying to promote myself, but if you watch my videos, if you watch enough of them, you'll see that I'm coming from a place that nobody else can come from. You know, it just is what it is. So if you don't get anything else out of this, know this. Human beings are not apes. Human beings have hands and feet. Because we have those hands and feet, it makes our body incredibly complex compared to the other animals. And because of that, we have an incredibly complex brain that allows us to think critically unlike any other animal. And let me just tell y'all this too. Those first apes with the hands and feet, I'll call them, if y'all think they were preyed on by other animals, think again. Because of them having that complex shell, that means they were already more intelligent than every other animal at that point. Now, they may not have had the experience and the time to manifest, that superior intellect, but they definitely had the ability and potential to do much more than any other animal could do as soon as they had those hands and those feet. That's the whole point I'm really trying to get through to y'all. But anyway, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Please like the video. Please like it for the fact that I'm saying things that nobody else can say. Like it for that. And, you'll make me happy too. Please subscribe to the channel. Please share the video if you feel so inclined. And please leave a thought in the comment. Tell me what you think. I'd love to hear it. Thank y'all for watching the video. I love y'all. Everybody stay safe, stay strong, stay healthy. Peace.